9:33, everybody. So the groundbreaking Emmy Award-winning series The Handmaid's Tale returns for its sixth and final season, bringing its gripping dystopian saga to a powerful close.
Yeah, so joining us this morning is one of the series' most intriguing characters, Commander Mark Duello, who played by the talented Sam Jaeger. Good morning to you. Under his eye,
yes.
Praise be, all of the above.
All that. I'm just impressed you said dystopian saga so well. You guys are really good at your job.
Huge fan of the show.
Well, thank
I mean,
you.
you've been in my living room for so many years. I feel like I know you. Anyway, were you a fan? You joined in the second season,
I
right?
did. And I just came on as a guest star. And I just thought, well, that's it. You know, you're done. But I guess they saw something in the relationship, the story between Yvonne Strahovski's character, Serena, and my character, Mark Duello, they're both very bright people trying to kind of manipulate a political world. And so I think they saw some potential there. So
were you a fan of the show after the first season?
I hadn't seen it.
But
it had, garnered all these awards and
Yeah.
stuff, and I almost didn't audition for it because I was like, I had just come off a show, and I was like, I don't know. I mean, it's just sometimes with actors, you're always dealing with battling your ego, and so I was like, this is beneath me. I can't do it just a guest star. And it's been the most humbling experience of my life because it is a show that has connected so many people. It's, and it has a lot to say, and hopefully, but its heart is in the right place. I think, it's.
For someone who may have never seen the show 6 seasons in, right? How would you describe it?
Boy, well, dystopian saga is a good place to start. Women in this storyline have trouble conceiving, and so many are enslaved, and that kind of creates this world of Gilead where it kind of takes over all of North America, but certainly what's left, what's left of America in our story is just Hawaii and Alaska. And so my character's always constantly fighting to hold on to what's left of democracy.
Yeah.
So
We have a scene. Let's take a look at it.
great.
Do we have it? Yes?
If not,
Shut this place down. This entire office could be gone in a year.
What? How can they do that?
The cabinet wants to start normalizing relations with Gilead. That would mean de-recognizing the United States.
We can't just let them win.
Our military's depleted. No match.
Oh, so tell us a little bit about what was happening there.
Well, we're kind of starting to formulate a plan for this final season. We've seen America be kind of stripped of even more and more power, and so in this moment, we're just trying to hold on to starting a plan. My character's always trying to navigate, without a proper military or anything. So, at this point, I'm kind of helping the rebels, in any way I can, and
Sixth and final season, so there's no more, right? That's it?
This is it.
This is it.
Yeah.
Without any spoilers, what can you tell us?
Well, I mean, they're all out there. It's a worthwhile series to start from the beginning, but it's a show that's many people have said it's compelling to watch, and it's heavy, it's dense.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
very.
I think the writers created moments of hope in it, and I think inspiration, and at its heart, it's just people. It gives you a vantage point of what would I do in these dire circumstances, and I think it's just pretty riveting television as a fan myself.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen the whole final season, so I'm not going to say anything.
You did?
But
Okay.
yes, I did see the whole thing. So I'm curious though, when you're on the street, did people ask you prior to this final season, like, what's going to happen, or
They
have. Approach you?
Yeah, they have, and it was there was so much secrecy around
Yeah.
it. Even for all of the cast, the last few pages were blacked out, and
Oh, wow.
I only had a vantage point because my character needs to know all this story about what happens, and so I was very fortunate to hear what was going to happen. But yeah, fans are very passionate about this show. So
do you know anything about the new show, the spinoff?
So they are shooting The Testaments now, which is Margaret Atwood, our amazing author of the book, her follow-up which was supposed to take place 15 years in the future, but I think in the TV series is only 4 years in the future.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that has it has the same. It's a different tone, and it's about these group of girls living in Gilead about 4 years after this story. So it's a totally different cast and crew, but it's by the same group of people. So I think it's going to be pretty excellent.
Oh, well.
You've done a lot in your career, right? But I want to talk about Parenthood for a second because I'm such a fan of the show. I just want to go a little bit back in time. Do you miss the show? I mean, I loved that show so much.
I miss having a job that I could just drive to every day and go and be with a great cast and crew and tell the story. At the time, I was a young father. I had a stepdaughter, but I was my oldest son was just a baby, and so I would take everything I was learning at Parenthood and go home and apply it, and vice versa. I would be like, well, and my wife on the show, Eric Christensen, she had no kids, so we were always constantly being like, well, in this scenario, I know that, you know, it was just a great group of people, and you know, and it was just. It stayed with people.
Yeah.
It did, yeah.
Very lucky.
Real quickly before we let you go, what's next for you?
You know, I've been working on this Handmaid's Tale for so long. I've got an indie film coming out called Wilderness, and that's about a camp in the middle of Utah where teenagers try to get clean, and it's based on it's based on the director's real life. Pretty harrowing, kind of stuff that kind of happened at Paris Hilton and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and I play a not terribly moral camp counselor who guides kids to get clean. But it's, so that's coming out this fall.
All right, well, we'll look for that.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for coming. It was so great to meet you.
Thank you for having me.
Good stuff.
And the final season of Handmaid's Tale is streaming right now on Hulu.